What is up? Hello, everyone. What the fuck? Oh, it turned off. Why did it turn off? Did my webcam just decide to finally shit the bed? It's only been a few years. Deactivate, activate. There we go. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortify. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always on True Hardware when I can. And tonight, we're going to be continuing with an override that we got from our good friend Kreb, Cobra the Shooting. It's a third-person game based on some anime. It is in Japanese, so you're just going to have to trust my translations. Kind of quiet tonight. That's fine. I started a little bit later. We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off with it. With it being a Japanese game, I don't speak karate language, so I don't know if I will buy it, but we'll see. So, alright, let's go to our emulators. We're going to be using DuckStation for this, which is a wonderful, wonderful emulator. Huge fan of it, and here we go. Ah, man, my webcam is on the fritz today. The cat's not even down there. It's just being a bitch today. Okay, so that is a power cable issue. Come on now. What if my power cable's finally going out? Whew! At least that's an easier thing to replace. I will say that. Alright, let's fix this. There we go, that's better. Let's load our state. Fiddle lettuce. Stage number 7. That's where we left off.
この調査船はとても大きな船よ。私が案内するわ。
Okay. The research vessel is very large. I'll show you around.
もう敵が潜入している。
おお、敵。
出口なんてないようなもんさ。博士、俺についてこい。
The enemy is already infiltrated. It's like there's no way out. Doctor, follow me. I understand. So, I guess what we're supposed to do here is just kind of find a way out. I shouldn't have counted on my hit percent. Damn, chill. Took out almost all my life. Speaking of life, I need health. That'd be great. Oh! Did we find a Okay, so these are all power-ups. These are like explosives. The problem is I don't know how they work, so I'm not going to waste my time on them. But that's half the life. Not bad. And the cool thing about this game is depending on our hit percent, we can actually heal in between stages. I like that. I don't see that very often in games like this, so... You. Ugh. Where's my hit percent? Oh, I guess I did miss a few of those. I don't like that their bullets can go through walls, but mine can't. It's very silly to me. I don't like it. Are they respawning? I think they are. If so, that's some fuck shit, and I don't like it. Ooh, did we make it? No, but there is health here. That's good. Oh shit, we did it! We did not do it. So landing the shots can get kind of tedious, but it's all right. We just got that. We got to use our tried and true method of firing and then strafing away. Seems to work in our favor most of the time. Is there a guy trying to sneak me? What's one of the big boys? Gamma face. Am I meant to kill all the enemies? Is that what we're doing here? Jesus. It's not really working in my favor. We're about to die. Yep, there we go. We did. What's up, Crib? See, the thing is, I don't know where to go. There's no map, right? There's no map system, so it's weird.
この調査船はとても大きな船よ。私が案内するわ。
もう敵が潜入している。
I guess we could kind of
出
just
口なんてないようなもんさ。
hug the left wall.
博士、俺についてこい。
おたすいてこい。
わかったわ。
わがかた。Okay, so it says the whole idea is to escape, but fuck, man. You take so much unnecessary damage because like walking is a chore. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like. You fire, but if you want to move that bullet, good fucking luck, man. Come on. Thank you. And their bullets go through the wall. That's bullshit. Come on, keep moving. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, you serious? What's the most important day of the year? Spooky season? Halloweeny? Where's all the power-ups are supposed to be here? Guess this isn't this room. That was a good hit. Nice. Fuck Halloween. Whoa, it's your birthday. Is it your birthday? Halloween's important. Did I just beat the stage or is this the next floor? Oh my god, please don't. I don't want any more. Why are there like creatures? Come on. LOL, what? They can go through walls, but I can't? How's that fair? Please don't. I'm tired. Thank you. Like, there's no way to dodge that. At all. It just happens, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, guess go fuck myself. How do I roll? I want to roll around like an ass bandit. I appreciate that. If the strafe would be like consistent, this wouldn't be bad at all. But it's not consistent at all. And now I die. And then that's it, you know? That's it. I mean, I don't know how many stages are in this game. It doesn't strike me as a very, very long one, but... There's a few questionable programming choices I have that's going to keep this potentially off of a 10 list, and that is the fact that my health is carrying over. Like, I get it. I actually, I don't understand. Did they want a third-person shooter, or did they want an arcade game? Or did they think blending both of these is going to be a good idea? Because I don't personally feel that it was. But what do I know? Just a boy. Good hit. We're just gonna keep tracing the left wall like we did before. That worked very well for us. Fucking siphon filter ass shooting here, just point blank nuking somebody with an obvious particle cannon. It's not good enough. Yeah, this is a 3D Cobra game. Please. This is a Japanese exclusive, though. Yeah. Like Kreb said. Japan only, which kind of makes sense, because I don't know how many people were walking around talking about how wonderful Cobra was for... There's quite a few Cobra games. And in case you're wondering, no, this is not a good game. It's not. It's, it's pretty fucking mid, but we do our best. Where are all the power-ups that I got before? They're just not here anymore. One sentence describe what you think of the game to Kyle. Too stiff. It would be better if it wasn't stiff. It's a very stiff game. I like the idea of it. See, that's bullshit. I was shooting the fuck out of him. I was annihilating his ass. I got assholes. Like, they'll be waiting for me at the door, so I go to open the door and just get shot in the face. Every fucking time, without fail. That's not fair. That's bullshit. There's nothing I can do about that. At all! You know? Is there even a story to it? Yeah, there's some story. I'm assuming it follows the manga to some capacity. Like right now we're on a space vessel after stealing the Tear of the Nile diamond. I'm assuming I'm a thief of some variety. Nope. Good hit. There we go. We got Flyboy now. We got a good hit percentage, so we'll get some good heals from this. Hey, look! There's some heals right here. I picked up some Agua Jojo, whatever it's called. Oh my god. How many floors? Ugh, too many floors. I mean, if we can beat him on the shot, I think my bullets go through their purple. But it's not reliable. Oh my god, what? Am I canted? Did the stage twist? Okay, there we go. I was confused for a second. Good shots. Nice. Buffoonery. Oh, this is gonna be crawling with assholes, isn't it? Oh, wow. Stage beat, please? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if I'm going up and down the same floors every single time. But I mean, the enemies look different, so it can't be. In the stage, maybe? Brother. This is the 5th floor, mind you. Alright, we got a cigar bomb that I have zero plans on using because it's... So the stuff that you get in this game, the gun's the only thing that works, right? Where the fuck did you come from? God, now there's two more coming from behind? It's the battle of the stormtrooper aim. What's this? I'm assuming that's a health kit. I don't know what that. It just says. It didn't even say anything. Shield film. Oh, I should probably be using. I got 3 shield films I could probably be using. When shit gets too hairy. I just want health, man. Ask and ye shall receive. Oh, this trash, and that shouldn't have hit me. You should be dead. Oh, God. Thank you. Dead end. No vents or anything. What's up, Nick? How are you? I didn't hear any of the sound effects. The sound effects broken? Or am I just so enthralled by the beauty of that is Space Adventure Cobra? All right, these jetpack goons, they don't have much health. The thing is a bitch. Okay. There we go. That'll do. You're good? Glad to hear that, man. What am I looking for? I found it. Got the new Digimon game today? Nice. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I'm probably gonna just emulate Retro Helix because nobody... Fear Effect 2, every single copy that's online, either A, they're not showing the disc, B, they're missing a disc, or 3, the disc looks like shit. I'm not gonna buy a game that looks like shit, you know what I'm saying? So there's a good chance we might be emulating that. Problem is, I don't know how DuckStation... Oh, DuckStation probably handles disc swaps fairly well. Swapping dicks. Hey, if you're into that kind of shit, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a dead end, so we can go ahead and... I would love a map. A map would be great. Handles it very well? Okay, good. If we get to that point, I might need your assistance on it. Hey, how do we do that? Oh, is this the elevator? We're going the right way? Jeez, took us long enough. Shot well enough to get a full clear too. Full health bar. Oh god, I hate doing that. Okay, so now I'm on the roof. Can I get in this? This looks like a wonderful vehicle to get in and run people over. What do I know? Good hit. Good hit. I wonder if Kyle... Did Kyle beat this game or did he give up? Or did he just like dip his toes in it? I'm stuck on imaginary walls again. He beat it? I wonder if he remembers how many stages there were. I don't want to pop into his channel and be like, yo dog, how many how many levels are there in space? I think some people might view that as unprofessional. Why would he beat it twice? I'm not beating this twice. Fuck that. Yo, look how fast this guy is. He's using my technique. He failed miserably. That was probably the best shooter on the guild. True story. Is there an item over here? Okay, no, there's not. You'd think there'd be an item over there for the amount of shooting he was done at me. It's alright. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It's not like... I think out of all the Japanese exclusive PS1 games that are out there, this isn't something I'm gonna be like, holy shit, you gotta play this. It's doable, if that makes sense. And what's funny is that we're actually going to be playing some of these games when it comes time for Hudson. Yo, bro. Die. Damn. Nice. What kind of creation work are you doing? I feel like the game makes its own rules sometimes, though. But we should have more than enough credits to beat it. I think I've only went through like 3 credits. We're not doing too terribly bad. I step right in front of the gun. It's a smart boy move. Big dick energy. Chrome key stuff. I respect that. I don't put as much time into the production value anymore that I used to for the channel because I don't have that many viewers to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather focus on my YouTube stuff. Time Stranger? What's Time Stranger? Haven't heard of that one. Also, why is this chat not showing up? Oh. That'll do it. I was like, why is my chatbot not working? Oh, this is the new Digimon title. Gotcha. Please don't. Dude, it's such a cheap-ass shot. You know I can't turn corners that fast? Cheating game. Really good because it's using the Cyber Sleuth engine, but has auto scroll and text and full. Oh shit, that's cool. And it's on PS4. I didn't know you could hold it down. That's cool. So it is modern. Very much modern.
Fortifier, the camera has frozen. Please
There's,
fix it.
it's on its shit tonight, and I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know if it's the power adapter's finally going out or what. But this has been like an all-day thing. If it happens, it happens. If we need to go faceless, we'll go faceless. Boss fight, maybe?
そう、化石中の貝殻に刻まれている文様。あれは古代火星文字なのよ。30億年も生きている化石中。 その間に宇宙で起きたさまざまな歴史をまるで日記でもつけるかのように自らの体に刻み込んでいくのよ。わかる？彼らは生きた歴史書なのよ。すべての宇宙の歴史がここにある。そしてその中でも最も古い歴史。
It gets better when you realize she's a medical
宇宙
doctor.
誕生の秘密。
Yep, I looked in the
銀
character.
河系を生み出したパワーの秘密がそこに示されている。絶大なエネルギー、神のみが持つパワーの秘密が。
何？
Nani?
それが奴らの
Well,
狙
he
い
said
か。
what? Oh shit. Oh god, it's a fucking walking castle? Excuse me?
この辺り一帯を統治するお方の城よ。この星で一人ジプシードッグと戦っている方なの。きっと力になってくれるわ。
お方ね。本当に信用できるのか怪しいところだが、砂漠のど真ん中で干からびちまうよりはマシだな。
I'm assuming we're going to the castle shit here. And frozen camera. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this and plug it back in. What is your problem today? I don't know. Okay, I already pushed that button. Wonder if it's a source thing. I like the music. Oop. Oh, thank you. Hard pass. Those guys are whack. Castlevania's. I mean, the thing was fucking walking, like, on feet. Which was insane to me. Also, this is cut off. I'm sorry, hold on. I didn't realize it. This is our Game Boy version. There we go. Have to change it every single time we play like Game Boy games. Recrop the thing, make it look good. Rub its tummy. Okay, so I'm assuming that's saying I don't have a key or the door is locked or something. Let's see. Ka ki ga. The door is locked. Ka ki ga gagasu deru. Okay, so we gotta find a key. We got key mechanics now. Get shit on. I will find this key. I'm using the wizardry method of walking around. Hey, is that it? Alright, it says Bravo Kaki. Kadoki. So we got the key for Bravo, which I'm assuming is the blue door. We're still gonna explore just in the off chance that there's like... Oh, you ass bandit. Okay, there's another key here. Okay, we're actually gonna use... I don't use this often, but we're gonna use it now. Okay, that should have wiped out most of those dudes. Did they fucking respawn? Are you serious? Brother, that's point blank shooting. Whatever, man. I'll make up the rules. Alright, so I have a few cards, but I don't know how many I need. That took half my fucking health, man. That's some buffoonery. I can always tell when an enemy's gonna be on the other side of the door, too, because the game slows down to a fucking halt. Absolute halt. Oh, that's the alpha door. Okay, so I don't... But I do have the alpha key. That's what this is. There we go. Cooking with fire. Yep, I heard the camera shutter. God, fuck! What's your issue? What's going on with this camera? I know the camera's not bad. It's a Sony camera. They don't get that. No shit. I don't care. Just press play. It's alive. It's... Jesus. Oh. Thanks, game. You're gonna get me killed because of your stupidity.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
It's true. Right, that's the Bravo door. But we're gonna go back and make sure there's no, like, gamma key that needs to be nabbed. Wouldn't put it past the game to throw something at me like that. We can go through the whole Greek-ass alphabet. I don't give a fuck. No, I think that's what the game wants us to do. Is to go through the beta door. Yeah, because that's where we came in. That's the long hallway. Huh, okay. Okay, so that's where we came in. That's the alpha door, so I actually backtracked. Damn. I think what pisses me off about it is doing the same thing that the Elgato thing did when it overheated and it decided I don't want to work anymore, and that pisses me off. What is that? He had like a green hood on. Oh yeah. Dude, it was every fucking day that Cam Link would fail multiple times. Yo, I'm sorry, are they kamikazes? They blow up. What's that about? What is that? I really wish these fuckers would just come through doors. It'd be so much easier. What's this? It's a computer. Alright, Numbers again, 573. Remember 573 for me, please. Alright, and that's for the Y door. Y door is 573. Z is 928. I'm actually going to write that down because we're going to get a lot of numbers. Alright, so the Y door is 928. No, Z is 928. Z is 928. Y is 573. We'll use that when we get there. Math blasters? No, thank you. Hard pass. Alright, there's the Y door. We'll just grab all of the codes so that we can open up whatever door we need to. It's probably the best way to do it. X is 765. Okay. There goes the camera again. Okay, I don't know what this is. I genuinely don't know what's going on with it right now. No. No, it's not hot. So right now, though, it's getting on my fucking nerves. Like hardcore. Now it's not even aimed the right way. It's all tilted and shit. God damn it. There we go. That's better. No, every computer I build, the USB ports, they're always just gigantor assholes. And that's all Elgato products are, is just trying to figure out which USB port won't have a fucking coronary. Alright, X is 765. There's gotta be one behind me, huh? No? Okay, we'll go this way. Do all of these doors just connect to each other? What's the point? That was pointless. Who cares? Wow. Alright. Sure. Drive booster? No, I don't. Thanks, game. If you would just turn instead of freeze framing me in the spot that I'm in. Shoot! That's such bullshit. That is pure bullshit. No, fuck you. I'm not doing the whole stage again. Fuck you. Z is 928. That's my first save state, by the way. That's some grade A fuck. No. I'm sitting there, and because the game's programming is... No. That pisses me off. Just like there's a gross inconsistency on how many times the bullet hits. That irritates me too. Now we got Jumpin' Jerry over here. But at least I only got one to worry about. See, I'm pushing the button, he refuses to shoot. But if I hold it down, he'll shoot 800 fucking rounds. And that's not a turbo controller, this is just PS, one in general. Oh, they're guarding some health. Isn't that nice? I don't have a Y card. I knew that there was going to be a Y card. Now I got to go find the Y card. Oh, hey, it's the Y card. Ha! Yep. Gamma card. My bad. No more cards, please. Why are you not dying? Thank you. Why are there bones in the stairs? There we go. He will shoot me. There we go. All this effort just to drop down an event? Oh, is that Steam? Steam hurts, doesn't it? Oh shit, what up?
伯爵は麻薬の売人もやってい
Are
る。
these concubines? What are these ladies of the night? It seems that the Count is also a drug dealer. What? What does that have anything to do with anything? Why not a win card? Who, what, when, where, and why? I think that translation meant to be a pimp, but okay. We shot very well that one. Good on us. Cobra, the shooting. Stage 10. Ooh, this is urgent. This is a boss fight? Okay, punching things won't do shit for it. Please don't. Alright, I don't want to start the level with fucking losing health because game's wrong. What are these things even supposed to be? What's this? Nothing I can interact with. It's a lie. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, look, we got platforming and a shitty tank shooter. Cool. Oh, fuck that. We're safe stating. Oh my god. Nothing screams high octane action like a this. Oh, we got a fast boy Magoo here. Two fast boy Magoos. Good job. Alright. Are we going after the Count? This door is locked. The key is on? The key is on. What does that mean? Do I need to shoot terminals? What? Yep, shooting me from behind because, you know, there is no way to deal with that. What does the key is on mean? Oh. Well, I'm hoping that's the key. If it is, that'd be awesome. But it was just kind of there. Nice. I was about to say, was this just a bonus room the whole time? Please don't be. I want to beat the game. Save. Fuck it, run. No thanks. Delicious. Fuck you. Stop it. It's another puzzle? I don't like puzzles, man. Don't puzzle me. Oh my god. I'm gonna load my second state because I don't want to lose damage to this. Alright, 1, go. Okay, so that's not a thing that happens. Yeah! Cooking with fire now, boys. Stop cheating. Such bullshit, damn. Alright, this is my last save state before it's a stated run, but I mean, the way I see it, do I really? I want to be able to claim that I beat this without states. Oh, now we're respawning enemies? Why? Why are you punishing me for your subpar fuck platforming puzzles? Alright. We'll just call it a stated play. It's fine. Okay. Fuck it. It's basic platforming, man. Wow. Game's about to get fucked off. He's not even fucking trying to walk. He's got 0 jump arch. You've got me fucking platforming. Why am I platforming in a shooter? There's like no running jump in this game, so none of it makes sense. That's 100% my fault. I got greedy. Which mod did this to me? It wasn't a mod. It was, I think it was a override, just a general override request. It honestly, up until this point right here, this game's been totally fine. But as with all games that Takara ever published, they're okay with subpar shit just getting through the cracks, at least if they can make money. Alright, we need another key. The key's probably gonna be in here. Hello? Can my bullets not go just totally through them? Alright, fuck him. I don't need to shoot him. Just keep going. Make it through the stage. Long ass stay. Oh! Got a cutscene.
こいつはブランド品だ。
Hmm?
伯爵め。
Kaisue. Let's see, what's he saying? This is brand name item. Earl? Who's Earl? Iran! Oh, these are fast shooters, of course they are. Apparently they don't like to get close and personal with you, though. Typical. Alright, fuck you. And you respawned him? Oh my god. Almost halfway through my life. Please don't respawn enemies. I'm gonna be pissed. If that's the punishment you're gonna give me every single time I fall down. I'm done with it. Earl!
こいつはブランド品だ。伯爵め。
Okay. So, rule of thumb, don't leave that room and come back because it's just riddled with bullshit. There we go. Oh my god, dude. If there's an inch gap in it, he will fall through it just to fall through it. What an asshole. Any health? There's been like no health pickups for this. Since I know there's gonna be a big old firefight here for a card, right? Oh, hey, health. Hope I don't lose that. What's up, old man?
Attention all units, Central Dispatch, be advised, we have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm, all units respond, code 3.
This is Live 42, retain 4, respond that raid alarm from Old Man Sim. Stand by. What's up, everybody? My name is Fortifire. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now. I saw Meow and Lulz and I had a Freudian slip. All the way to now, always on True Hardware when I can. Right now we're playing Space Adventure Cobra: The Shooting. It is a Japanese exclusive game that aligns with the anime/manga, whatever you want to call it. And I'm on the fence on where I want to rate it. It is on the better spectrum of games that are presented like this. I'd rather play this over Blasto any day, but the platforming just kind of kicked in and it's kind of pissing me off, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you're not following Old Man Sim and you're on my side of things, you're wrong. You should go over there, give him some love on YouTube as well as here. And for anybody who is new here, feel free to hit the follow button. Absolutely new, or absolutely anonymous. Sorry, this game's draining the shit out of me. What's up, Scott? How are you? All my followers are anonymous. Your name won't pop up, is what I was trying to say. And I also have a YouTube. Feel free to check that out as well. What are we playing today? Was it better than Space Adventure Cobra? Probably. The key's gonna be like right here. Where's the key? Where's the key? There it is. Gotta stop hiding keys in green boxes. Is this the way I came in, or is this the way I'm going? This game's basically a hallway shooting simulator. That's what it feels like. Ooh, an elevator. Is that in stage? Yeah, it is. So we're in this castle. I don't know how many stages are in this castle. Hopefully not that many. Look like a 4-story castle, so there's probably 4 levels. And seeing that 11's an unlucky number in Japan, we'll probably have 12 stages. Unless they're feeling like really non-Buddhist today. Oh shit, it might actually be. Oh! Do you want someone? No, it's fine, nothing. Whose voice is that? Whatever, Crystal Boy. It's been a long time since we last met. There's no need to rush. Is this the final boss? Oh shit. He's got a boomerang. LOL, what? Woo! Hit him. Got him. Is that the end? Did we do it? Where are you running to? What are you doing? Hello? I just jumped down a window. Jesus.
Hakushaku はギルドのメンバーだ。ここから逃げるんだ。
What is this? Why am I flying in my Corvette of misadventure? Oh, Jesus. It might be it. This might be the last part. Escaping the... I don't hate this game, so if it's not like it's overstaying its welcome or anything. It's just, I really wish I could shoot with a massive gun attached to my fucking arm! What do I know? We'll just play Afterburner. I'll just keep going up and to the right. Nothing will hit me if I'm up here. We good? Okay.
宇宙創造の秘密銀河を作り出したパワーをお前は手に入れたか
いいえ、今少し時間
はないギルドはそれをすぐに必要としている急ぐのだ伯爵間違いは許されん本部はイライラしている早いとこその秘密とやらを探し出して司令官に渡すんだな
忠告かボーイ貴様は俺に雇われたギルドの殺し屋に過ぎん
そうだ俺は一匹狼の殺し屋に過ぎん金さえもらえば誰だって殺す
Yeah, there's 23 stages. I just looked it up. There's 23. That's fine. We're getting there. Putting in money. Putting in time. Having fun. There's like 5 chapters. Oh. Ooh, that was gross. Ew. Is falling in the water just instant death? Is that the logic we're going for? Am I supposed to just Thanos the entire ecosystem here? What's going on? Hello? What? Oh, here we go. As if it wasn't already fucking hard to... Jesus. We're gonna save that just in case we need to come back and get it for life. Just kidding. There's apparently 2 of them. Here we go. Save the other one. Why not? Oh, invisible wall. Whoops. I don't know why I'm getting Dark Cloud vibes from this game. I think it's all the hallways I'm going down, just non-stop corridors. What the fuck is that? It's not a rock, it's a boulder. I refuse to take damage from enemies that are just hopping around like assholes. Oop. There's another asshole right there. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. There we go. I refuse. Oh, good. I'm so strong that... They can run into me, they die, but if I punch them, I can only assume I have just very, very strong titties. Alright, so 23 stages. What's half of 23? Half of 22 is a lot. So technically we're at the 50% mark. So if this game does frustrate me so much that I fuck it off, it ends up becoming a revenge game. We're still doing good. We're doing alright. 11.45, repeating, of course. Who's counting, right? And tonight is going to be a shorter stream because I do have shit to do tomorrow. Positivity only. I mean, this game's not bad, so you shouldn't get too much negativity from me. Oh, no. There's some kanji I can't read. Who knew there were ruins in a place like this? Not me! Is there gonna be mummies now? Hope there's mummies, that'd be funny as hell. What we got here? Or traps. In before we get Indiana Jones traps. Also, what's up, Danny? How are you? Alright, we don't need health, but it's good to know that that's there. If we do. Leroy! That was peak internet comedy, by the way. That was back when YouTube was the greatest thing ever. Grading you? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. We're playing a game that's honestly not that bad for Japanese import. I'm kind of digging it. I don't want to say I dislike it. There are some things that I'm like, they could have done slightly better, but I'm not going to fault them for it. I can't name another third-person shooter like this on the PS1 that did it well, because you know Blasto is an interesting game, and while I appreciate what they tried to do, I felt like they kind of messed it up a little bit, kind of like Bubsy 3D, you know. But this is all right. Well, I got the Indiana Jones trap thing right. I know that fucking thing's not rolling backwards at me. Stop. Stop it. What are you doing? Alright, whatever. This is poison poo poo water? I don't want to be in poison poo poo water. Sound effects are good. Everything's great about this game. I could see it being a B+, A-, if it keeps going as fun as it is right now for me, at least. I wouldn't necessarily call it the most engaging game, but that's okay. Not every game has to be perfect. I will say that the percentage to hit is kind of difficult right now because these enemies are so small, but there we go. Got him. Easy. Not easy. That's okay. Another rolly tube? No. This is better than Blasto. Oh, hands down. Hands down. So like a 5-3 stream. Stop. Not bad for a game older than me. No, no, not at all. Is this a maze? That's a cutscene. Who's that guy? Is that a boss? Or is that just like a guild member? It's fast. Fast boy, aren't you? Get away from me. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't realize that it charges. That explains so much. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the shots off. That explains a lot. You're so fast. Got him. What did that do for me, though? Woo! Stage beat, maybe? You got bonus porn.
くそ
Shit.
ここはギルドの隠れ家だったの
Kuso
か
means shit.
深い森に
Damn,
守られて
this was the
誰も
guild's
近づけない
hideout?
わけだ
Protect the deep forest. No one could get close. Kuso is shit. I don't know why they said
誰だ
damn.
お前は
Whoa!
俺か俺はジョー・ギリアンその女を探してたんだろう俺も仲間になりたくてなそれで来たのさ
She's got nipple circles.
気に入ったその男を砦に連れてこい
He's so sneaky. Look at him. Howard the Duck, what are you doing here?
そこまでだコブラ
Hello, nurse.
伝説の男も今日で終わ
That's a
り
big
だ
gun he's got to her head. What? Oh no, I got hit by the light gun. Now I'm getting transported to the Shadow
時
Realm.
間これは撃たれた者の周りの時間の進むスピードを1000分の1に縮めるお前はもう生きた彫刻ださてと化石中のデータを渡してもらおうか
So I got captured. There I go.
Ready?
コブラ、あなた。
どうなってる？ここはどこだ？
ジプシードッグはユートピア博士を連れて暗黒空間へ向かったわ。
I kind of want to.
回復するまでの間に
I bet this is an older anime too, or manga. Probably goes back pretty far.
ジプシードッグを追って暗黒空間にいるのよ。
博士が
Akasema.
こんなところで何をする気だ？レディ、奴らの位置を計算しろ。こちらも実体化する。奴らの腹の中。
Somebody clip this. I want to make that head an emote. So bad. That face that he just had. For are you serious kind of face. Make it a follower emote. Stage 15. Could be better than that. Okay, that's just a danger panel. Plays very blue. Oh dear. Okay, good. Nice. I'm still alive. Thanks, appreciate it. You're awesome. I just think that would be just a hilarious emote. I'm sorry. Just a. Alright, that door is locked. It's a yellow key door. So we gotta go around and find a yellow key. Good shot. Alright, so this might be the key card. I don't know. It didn't say like yellow door key or anything. Dead end. Probably with respawning enemies, which is okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. Those guys explode. We gotta be careful of them. What's this? Is that an extra life? I never figured out what some of these things are. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Oh, thanks. dead end. Bum, bum, bum. No thanks. Hard pass. These guys are a lot stronger, aren't they? Take a beating. Okay. That'll be a very silly. Oh, and we did take the hit. Oh, whale. Good kill. Good shot. You cheater. Stop. I kind of pushed myself in the wall there. It's totally my fault. Nice! And a full heal. I'm down to climb with that. $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $20. So seven more stages. Oh shit. The naked ladies are back. We're gonna start repeating. Random, very random boss fight. I'm gonna shoot a laser right up them butt cheeks. Gotcha. What did we learn? Hello? Following the horny man. He was now taking a picture. What? Oh, did we knock him out the airlock, brother? Whoa! Whoa! What a horrible place that what yeah, escape. To what? The airlock. Okay. Sounds like a great time. That was quick. Stage 17. Oh no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not putting people in the rafters. Don't do that. It's already hard enough aiming, thinking straight ahead of me. Yeah, no, don't do that. Where are you going? Back, I want to talk to you. Apparently he doesn't want to talk to me. I got a key card though, that's nice. Okay. That's way too much of a loss. Don't do that. Okay, so let's go over here just to see if maybe there's a health pickup or something, because... Please? Oh, shit. No thanks. Thanks, I don't like that one bit. I'm losing way too much health. Oh, thanks, Self. No, thank you. Taking the time to shoot everything is just, it's asking, it's not a good time, don't do it. Oh, man. I mean, I can't dodge those. That's mandatory damage. You can't move left or right. Okay, have a nice day. Yeah, you're stuck in the middle of this. The only thing I can think of is ducking, but what good's that gonna do me? Yeah, I mean, I can't dodge those. Hello? Better start giving me some mandatory, start giving me some health. Because you're kind of cheating right now, game. Alright, so my hit percent should have been pretty good. We should be healed fairly well. Yeah, we'll be alright. Nice. Very good. We're pushing. We're pushing this game. Stage 18. Yeah, that's gonna get old really fast. Don't do that. No more raptors. They're silly. Yeah, these guys shoot fast, don't they? Again. I can't move left or right. I can't dodge those bullets. Yeah, I can't dodge those. I don't like it. That's health, though. Do you like that? Have a nice day. Okay. Health. Got him? Cool. Can't dodge it. Not unless I'm in the open area. Nope. Have a nice day. Don't want any. Why are you giving me tons of power-ups? I'm very suspicious. It's a boss fight? Oh, it's Crystal Boy. He's back. Oh, it's a black man!
貴様と決着をつける時が来たぜ。
Oh no! Let's see. Crystal Boy, the time has come to settle things with you. Oh shit, we're just going straight into it. Did he get more power-ups? Yeah, just stand there and let me shoot you. Or not. Hello? Why are my bullets missing? Here we go. Thank you. It's just a very odd hitbox. What? Hello? Dude, the bullets are going right through him. Hello? Oh, I see. That's some buffoonery. I'm sorry, did that thing just fucking home in on me? I want to get a full shot. I know you're lying.
クリスタルボーイ。
Crystal Boy!
をつける時が来たぜ。
We can get him. I think it's a dude.
Crystal Boy。貴様と決着をつける時が来たぜ。
Settle this once and for all. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. I've played tons of arcade games and I've played tons of NES games. And if you know anything about these two libraries, is that from an identity perspective, they're often very different. Sometimes you get a beautiful surprise where the NES version carves out its own legacy, and that's what my Better at Home series was all about. They were just games that were good, if not better at home. But then there's the other side, the dark side, the what were they thinking side, games where the NES version just couldn't live up to the big, loud, quarter-munching beast sitting in the arcades. And that's where today's topic comes in, thanks to one of our epic firefighters, Merch Credit. I've been challenged to do the flip side, arcade or bust. Today I'm going to talk about 10 NES ports that dropped the ball so hard it rolled under the couch and you never found it again. Let's begin. Let's start with a heavy hitter, Konami's Life Force, or Salamander if you were hanging out in Japan for whatever reason. It was one of the best shooters of the 80s. The arcade version was gorgeous, grotesque, and unique because it didn't just stick to horizontal scrolling. No. It alternated between horizontal and vertical levels, which kept you on your toes. The backgrounds were these pulsating bioorganic nightmares like you were blasting your way through some intergalactic digestive tract. With a new power-up system based on capsules, you could build your loadout the way you wanted it. Speed boosts, missiles, ripple lasers, options, force fields. It gave the game this amazing flow where you felt in control of your ship's evolution. Plus, you could grab a friend and play co-op, which made the difficulty way more fun. Balanced, addictive, visually striking, this was Konami firing on all cylinders. And then the NES port showed up like the awkward cousin nobody wanted to invite to dinner. On the surface, it still had the Life Force name, but really it was more of a remix of Salamander. The stages were heavily redesigned. If you knew the arcade version, you were going to be confused, maybe even angry. The NES version looked okay, but the bioorganic spectacle was missing, and the cramped level design combined with slowdown made it punishing in all the wrong ways. It wasn't the thoughtful challenge of the arcade, it was the NES struggling to keep up. To me, the arcade version felt like a true Gradius spin-off, a natural evolution of the formula. The NES version felt like an undercooked remix with less personality, less balance, and even more frustration. If you really want to enjoy Life Force the way it was meant to be enjoyed, do yourself a favor, fire up MAME, or just find a cabinet. Oh, Clax. If you walked into an arcade in 1990, this is a game you likely couldn't avoid. The cabinet literally told you, it is the 90s, and there is time for Clax. And yes, there was. The game was hypnotic. Tiles dropped down a conveyor belt smooth as butter, stacking in neat little lines while the colors popped off the screen. The pacing was perfect, slow and manageable at first, then ramping up until your brain was in overdrive trying to keep up. Add in the digitized voices and the sharp sound effects, and you had one of the most addictive puzzle games of its era. It wasn't just fun, it was stylish. But then came the NES version, and man, this one was rough. The NES's limited color palette turned those bright, clear tiles into muddy little blobs. And in a puzzle game where clarity is everything, that's a death sentence. The iconic arcade voices were replaced by sad little beeps, and the gameplay speed felt off, sometimes too sluggish, other times choppy when the screen got busy. The NES version technically functioned, but it lacked any sense of personality. In the arcade, Clax was vibrant, loud, and addicting. On the NES, it felt like playing Connect 4 on a rainy day while someone hums elevator music in your ear. It wasn't unplayable, but it was missing the energy that made it special. Few arcade games were as stylish as Marble Madness. Atari dropped this in 1984 and it blew people's minds. You weren't just pressing buttons, you had a trackball, and that gave you precise physical control over your marble. The isometric obstacle course was sleek and futuristic with bold geometric designs and crazy hazards. Enemies, ramps, drops, it felt like you were navigating a neon death maze. The music was experimental and trippy, composed in stereo, which was kind of a big deal back then, and it all came together in this fast, smooth package that was unlike anything else in the arcade. The NES version, however, ripped away the game's heart. No trackball, just a D-pad. Controlling the marble with that thing was like trying to push a bowling ball through a doggy door. Instead of smooth gliding, you were overshooting, undershooting, constantly fighting the controls, and the visuals lost their clean arcade look, turning into blocky, muddy shapes. Even the quirky soundtrack was flattened into something that didn't really carry the same vibe. And the game, which was already short in the arcade, felt even thinner on the NES. Marble Madness was sleek and addictive. On the NES, it's clunky, frustrating, and empty. This is one of the few occasions where I can say the controller actually made the game. Taito's The New Zealand Story was pure arcade charm. You play as Tiki, a little kiwi bird trying to rescue his kidnapped friends. Armed with arrows and cuteness, you bounce through colorful, vibrant levels full of enemies, traps, and even hijackable vehicles. But don't let the cute exterior fool you. This game is hard. Tricky jumps, tight spaces, enemy patterns that punish sloppy play, but it always felt fair, and the cheerful soundtrack kept you grinning through the challenge. Then came the NES version, and oh, what a downgrade. The bright, lively visuals were stripped down to dull, washed-out graphics. The levels were simplified to the point of being butchered, enemies lost their personality, and the controls felt stiff. Even Tiki himself, who was full of charm in the arcade, looked more like a blob with feet. The soundtrack, once bouncy and catchy, became tinny and repetitive, the kind of music you'd want to mute after 10 minutes. Think Hide Glide. The arcade version was a hidden gem bursting with character, and the NES version ultimately felt like a bad bootleg. If you want to experience Tiki's adventure properly, you gotta go arcade. This is gonna be a hot take. Capcom followed up 1942 with a sequel that blew the doors off, 1943. The arcade version was pure energy, smoother graphics, bigger explosions, and a rocking soundtrack that kept you locked in. You had power-ups, a health bar instead of a cheap one-hit death system, and those glorious lightning screen clears that wiped out everything in sight. Add in two-player co-op, and it was exactly the kind of fast-paced chaos that made arcade shooters so addictive. But on the NES, the thrill was gone. Planes shrank down to tiny sprites, backgrounds turned into what seemed like a dull wallpaper, and the explosions lost all of their punch. The energetic arcade soundtrack got flattened into our basic beeps, and whenever the screen filled up, slowdown hit like an anchor. What was supposed to be frantic and pulse pounding became sluggish and boring. Arcade 1943 was an adrenaline rush. The NES version was like trying to watch fireworks through a foggy window. Playable? Absolutely. But compared to the arcade? Nah. If Gradius had a cousin who was into cosplay and slapstick comedy, it would be Parodius. Konami went off the deep end here. Same solid shooter mechanics, but instead of aliens and space fleets, you fought penguins, octopi, and giant lips, all to the tune of ridiculous remixes of classical music. It was colorful, fast, funny, genuinely fun. It had the polish of a serious shooter, but the absurdity of a comedy skit. What more could you want? But the NES version tried to cram all of that madness into 8-bit hardware, and the result was cramped and, to be honest, kind of bullshit. The vibrant chaos was dulled down to bland sprites. The music, which was half the joke in the arcade, sounded like crap. Worst of all, slowdown hit constantly, sucking life out of the chaos. Arcade Parodius was alive, a living cartoon that was just as hilarious as it was fun to play. NES Parodius was like listening to someone explain the punchline of a joke without actually telling it. Silkworm was a blast. I had actually never heard of it, and then one day I did, and I kind of got into it. It stood out because of its hook. You could play either as a helicopter or as a jeep. Two players would work together, one covering the skies, the other rumbling across the ground, both mowing down waves of enemies. It was frantic, flashy, and smooth, with big explosions and varied stages. It kept you coming back because every run felt different depending on which role you played. But on the NES, all of that personality melted away. The Jeep felt sluggish, and the helicopter felt weak, and the backgrounds were just repetitive. The crisp arcade visuals were turned into blocky sprites, and the booming explosions were reduced to forgettable blips. The pacing slowed to a crawl when the action picked up, killing the fun completely, which is something that we see quite often when it comes to a lot of sprites on the screen. That's just an NES thing. But I will stand by the fact that in the arcade, Silkworm was a chaotic buddy shooter with style. On the NES, it was lifeless. Few games were as iconic as Gauntlet. You had 4 players huddled around a cabinet, blasting through endless dungeons, smashing monster generators, and stealing food from each other while a booming voice reminded you, it wasn't just a game, it was a party, an event, a reason to bring quarters and a friend. The sheer chaos of the arcade experience made it legendary. The NES port cut that magic in half. Literally, 4-player madness was reduced to 2. The hordes of enemies shrank to tiny groups, the vibrant chaos slowed down whenever the screen got busy, and the iconic voice samples, gone! Instead, you just had generic beeps and dull music. What would have been a social frenzy in the arcade was now just a quiet dungeon crawl. Arcade Gauntlet was one of the greatest group experiences of the 80s. NES Gauntlet was reheated leftovers. Without the chaos, it just wasn't the same. I actually played this the other day. SNK's POW, pretty gritty, pretty cool. You're breaking out of a prison camp, throwing punches, stealing weapons, and smashing through waves of guards. Big sprites, polished animation, solid pacing. It was exactly what you wanted from a late 80s beat-em-up. And with a two-player co-op, it wasn't just an escape story, it was an escape story with a friend by your side. The NES stripped that co-op away immediately, which already kneecapped the game. The graphics were blocky, the pacing slowed, and the sound effects were weak. The gritty, desperate Prison Break vibe turned into a repetitive, empty trudge. Without the co-op chaos, it lost half its soul. The arcade version was tense, gritty, and fun. The NES version was a hollow imitation that missed everything that made it shine. Oh man, Narc. If you were around in 1988, this was the game parents warned you about. Williams Entertainment went full-on excess here. Digitized sprites, over-the-top violence, rocket launchers, bloody explosions, snarling dogs in a cabinet that literally shouted, "Say no to drugs!" which we ignored. It was outrageous, shocking, and absolutely unforgettable. On the NES though, they gutted it. The digitized detail gone, replaced with tiny blocky sprites. No violence because of Nintendo's policies. The blood was stripped away. The blood on the cover was even changed to yellow and made it look like hot piss, which is all that this game deserves. Slowdown and flicker constantly bogged it down, and the pounding arcade soundtrack was replaced with looping noise. What was once shocking and raw was suddenly bland and exceptionally boring. In the arcade, Narc was brutal, loud, larger than life. On NES, it was quiet. Nothing special. And that's it, 10 NES ports that just couldn't live up to their arcade originals. Some games thrive at home, but these belong in the smoke-filled, neon-lit corners of the arcade where they were born. So what about you? Did you ever rent an NES game expecting the arcade magic only to feel cheated when you got the downgraded version? Let me know your war stories in the comments, and hey, maybe we'll do a part 2. Until then, remember, some games are fun anywhere, but these are arcade or bust. If you made it to the end of this video, you're already home with us. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love to remember when life was just a little bit easier to live, so feel free to subscribe. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit that thumbs up button, as it directly aligns with the visibility of the videos and the projects that I work on every single day. As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortifier out. I've played tons of arcade games and I've played tons of NES games, and if you know anything about these two libraries, is that from an identity perspective, they're often very different. Sometimes you get a beautiful surprise where the NES version carves out its own legacy, and that's what my Better at Home series was all about. They were just games that were good, if not better at home. But then there's the other side, the dark side, the what were they thinking side, games where the NES version just couldn't live up to the big, loud, quarter-munching beast sitting in the arcades. And that's where today's topic comes in, thanks to one of our epic firefighters, Merch Credit. I've been challenged to do the flip side, arcade or bust. Today I'm going to talk about 10 NES ports that dropped the ball so hard it rolled under the couch and you never found it again. Let's begin. Let's start with a heavy hitter, Konami's Life Force, or Salamander if you were hanging out in Japan for whatever reason. It was one of the best shooters of the 80s. The arcade version was gorgeous, grotesque, and unique because it didn't just stick to horizontal scrolling. No. It alternated between horizontal and vertical levels, which kept you on your toes. The backgrounds were these pulsating bioorganic nightmares, like you were blasting your way through some intergalactic digestive tract. With a new power-up system based on capsules, you could build your loadout the way you wanted it. Speed boosts, missiles, ripple lasers, options, force fields. It gave the game this amazing flow where you felt in control of your ship's evolution. Plus, you could grab a friend and play co-op, which made the difficulty way more fun. Balanced, addictive, visually striking, this was Konami firing on all cylinders. And then the NES port showed up like the awkward cousin nobody wanted to invite to dinner. On the surface, it still had the Life Force name, but really it was more of a remix of Salamander. The stages were heavily redesigned. If you knew the arcade version, you were going to be confused, maybe even angry. The NES version looked okay, but the bioorganic spectacle was missing, and the cramped level design combined with slowdown made it punishing in all the wrong ways. It wasn't the thoughtful challenge of the arcade, it was the NES struggling to keep up. To me, the arcade version felt like a true Gradius spin-off, a natural evolution of the formula. The NES version felt like an undercooked remix with less personality, less balance, and even more frustration. If you really want to enjoy Life Force the way it was meant to be enjoyed, do yourself a favor, fire up MAME, or just find a cabinet. Oh, Clax. If you walked into an arcade in 1990, this is a game you likely couldn't avoid. The cabinet literally told you, it is the 90s, and there is time for Clax. And yes, there was. The game was hypnotic. Tiles dropped down a conveyor belt smooth as butter, stacking in neat little lines while the colors popped off the screen. The pacing was perfect, slow and manageable at first, then ramping up until your brain was in overdrive trying to keep up. Add in the digitized voices and the sharp sound effects, and you had one of the most addictive puzzle games of its era. It wasn't just fun, it was stylish. But then came the NES version, and man, this one was rough. The NES's limited color palette turned those bright, clear tiles into muddy little blobs. And in a puzzle game where clarity is everything, that's a death sentence. The iconic arcade voices were replaced by sad little beeps, and the gameplay speed felt off, sometimes too sluggish, other times choppy when the screen got busy. The NES version technically functioned, but it lacked any sense of personality. In the arcade, Clax was vibrant, loud, and addicting. On the NES, it felt like playing Connect 4 on a rainy day while someone hums elevator music in your ear. It wasn't unplayable, but it was missing the energy that made it special. Few arcade games were as stylish as Marble Madness. Atari dropped this in 1984 and it blew people's minds. You weren't just pressing buttons, you had a trackball, and that gave you precise physical control over your marble. The isometric obstacle course was sleek and futuristic with bold geometric designs and crazy hazards. Enemies, ramps, drops, it felt like you were navigating a neon death maze. The music was experimental and trippy, composed in stereo, which was kind of a big deal back then, and it all came together in this fast, smooth package that was unlike anything else in the arcade. The NES version, however, ripped away the game's heart. No trackball, just a D-pad. Controlling the marble with that thing was like trying to push a bowling ball through a doggy door. Instead of smooth gliding, you were overshooting, undershooting, constantly fighting the controls, and the visuals lost their clean arcade look, turning into blocky, muddy shapes. Even the quirky soundtrack was flattened into something that didn't really carry the same vibe. And the game, which was already short in the arcade, felt even thinner on the NES. Marble Madness was sleek and addictive. On the NES, it's clunky, frustrating, and empty. This is one of the few occasions where I can say the controller actually made the game. Taito's The New Zealand Story was pure arcade charm. You play as Tiki, a little kiwi bird trying to rescue his kidnapped friends. Armed with arrows and cuteness, you bounce through colorful, vibrant levels full of enemies, traps, and even hijackable vehicles. But don't let the cute exterior fool you. This game is hard. Tricky jumps, tight spaces, enemy patterns that punish sloppy play, but it always felt fair, and the cheerful soundtrack kept you grinning through the challenge. Then came the NES version, and oh, what a downgrade. The bright, lively visuals were stripped down to dull, washed-out graphics. The levels were simplified to the point of being butchered, enemies lost their personality, and the controls felt stiff. Even Tiki himself, who was full of charm in the arcade, looked more like a blob with feet. The soundtrack, once bouncy and catchy, became tinny and repetitive, the kind of music you'd want to mute after 10 minutes. Think Hydlide. The arcade version was a hidden gem bursting with character, and the NES version ultimately felt like a bad bootleg. If you want to experience Tiki's adventure properly, you gotta go arcade. This is gonna be a hot take. Capcom followed up 1942 with a sequel that blew the doors off, 1943. The arcade version was pure energy, smoother graphics, bigger explosions, and a rocking soundtrack that kept you locked in. You had power-ups, a health bar instead of a cheap one-hit death system, and those glorious lightning screen clears that wiped out everything in sight. Add in 2-player co-op, and it was exactly the kind of fast-paced chaos that made arcade shooters so addictive. But on the NES, the thrill was gone. Planes shrank down to tiny sprites, backgrounds turned into what seemed like a dull wallpaper, and the explosions lost all of their punch. The energetic arcade soundtrack got flattened into our basic beeps, and whenever the screen filled up, slowdown hit like an anchor. What was supposed to be frantic and pulse-pounding became sluggish and boring. Arcade 1943 was an adrenaline rush. The NES version was like trying to watch fireworks through a foggy window. Playable? Absolutely. But compared to the arcade? Nah. If Gradius had a cousin who was into cosplay and slapstick comedy, it would be Parodius. Konami went off the deep end here. Same solid shooter mechanics, but instead of aliens and space fleets, you fought penguins, octopi, and apocalypse. Not too much insanity. Some, I'd say, decent levels of insanity. So my thing is, if she's invincible... I don't think she should be invincible when she throws that fucking claw. That's such bullshit. When we get a full charge, we'll get nice and close. Ooh. Look how fast she is. Some bullshit. Or he is, whatever. Crystal Boy. I'll just cheese the fuck out of him. I don't give a shit. What's up, Star? How you been? Oh, no. Ah, I was so hoping that I could get him, like, stun locked in that corner. That would have been great. Hello? It's bullshit!
Crystal Boy!
Crystal Boy!
貴様と決着をつける時が来たぜ。
Fucking Crystal Boy. What a name. I don't think it's fair at all that he magically becomes invincible. That should have hit. God. All of these should be hitting, but it doesn't because they're invincible whenever he fires off that claw. What? I don't like it. So then putting up a 15-foot scarecrow? Oh my god, it's big. It's a big scare boy. It's gonna be impossible to hit this asshole. He's such a dick. Such a dick. He's firing when I'm firing. So is that like the Halloween version of like the Christmas light shows? Alright, so I gotta cheese him. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with fire. I lied. No fire was cooked with today. Strats! Stay there, you bitch. That's exactly what I wanted to do, too. We killed him. He did. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What does that say? It's over, my nightmare. Well, the game's not over, I'll tell you that much. Is this the secret to the creation of the universe?
この中にまだ生まれていない星雲が入ってる
A
の。
star that has not been born in this
何千
world.
億もの星々が生きている。これは
Inside this nebula that has yet to be born,
宇宙の卵なの。
hundreds of billions of stars are alive.
しかしギルドがなぜこんなもの欲しがる
However,
ん
the
だ
guild... But why the guild? This is what I want.
これは星のない暗黒空間で開かれるもの。も
This
し
is
銀河
something
系で
that
これを
opens in
解
a
放
dark
したら
starless
銀河
space.
なんて
If you open this in the Milky Way... Milky
一
Way.
発で吹き飛んじまうか
It'll be blown away in one hit. Okay. Oh, Jesus, the Calgary's here. The guild's here. Who's the space boy here?
宇宙の卵が手に入ったようだな
Count Spaceball.
貴様コブラか
Kisama
ま
Kopura.
あいい宇宙の
Fair
卵
enough.
を渡してもらおうか
Can you give me the space egg? Why?
嫌だと言ったら
What if I say no?
船もろとも貴様たちを破壊するだけ宇宙
Huh.
の
All I have to
卵
do
は
is
そ
destroy
の
you and
後
your
で
friends
返す
along with the boat.
素直
The
に
space egg will be
降伏しろ
ours.
お前たちに
Just
道は
surrender
ない
honestly. There's no way for you guys.
絶対絶命ってやつだしかしもう一
It's
つ
a
道
desperate
があるぜ
situation. But there's another way. And that other way is on the next stage. Probably, maybe.
この卵をどうやって解放するんだ
そんなことしたら私たちも一番上のハンドルよ。それを左に回すのよ。
Oh shit, we beat it. GG. Nice. Well, that was Cobra the Shooting. Thank you, Crib, for that suggestion. That was a pretty solid game. Let's go ahead and rate it. PS1 game. That was Space Adventure Cobra. Is that the name of it? Let's make sure we get it right. Space Adventure Cobra the Shooting. QRS Space. Alright, Space Adventure Cobra the Shooting. J. It is a Japanese exclusive. D? Nah, man. I'm not giving that a D. I found that to be a fairly decent game. Also, we're doing the Price is Right rules. I'm going to vote that this game costs $50. If you can guess the price of this game being the closest without going over, if it's anybody who's participating, then you can win yourself 0.2 good boy points that could be used for a override redeem of your choosing. We did use save states, so we're going to make sure we mark it as stated. Use save states pretty heavy on that, but I felt like you needed to. We stated it. This game is jank as fuck, but it grows on you. I didn't mind it at all. Alright, what would y'all rate that? So for me personally, I'm between A+ to B+. A+ to B+. I'm leaning more towards B+, personally. I didn't think it was a bad game at all. The music was great, the environments, we actually could walk around. The thing I don't like is the mandatory damage. Mandatory damage is kind of bullshit sometimes, but other than that, I think it's a fine game. Yeah, no, I had fun playing it. I honestly had fun playing it. This is a toughie. I'm gonna give it a B+. And let's see how much it costs. eBay. Space Adventure Cobra. The Shooting. Alright, we got it for $22. $22, and this is the only copy that's out there. This is a different game, Space Adventure Cobra. That's a comic game on PS1. It's the ones that were made by Hudson, so they came before. So $22, so I'm out. Nick is out by $1, so everybody's out. Nobody gets it, but I would buy that. I think it's a pretty fun game, and I hope I'm giving it a good rating. But I didn't mind that at all. Good job, Crab. That was a good one. All right. So this moves up. These two move up. Doom 2 moves up. All right, let's see. So the problem I'm having with Fear Effect right now is that literally all of them, Fear Effect 2, Retro Helix, PS1, they're all missing something or all damaged to shit. So this is no manual great discs for 45, but these are not great discs. Like, look at this shit. It's not good. Did that controller ever get there? What do you mean? The Ikari Warriors one? Yeah, I got it. I just haven't assembled yet. Fucking rings and scratches and shit, so that one's out. No manual, 44 best offer. Discs are gross as shit. Scratches galore. Look at that. Wash your, just clean your discs. I'm not gonna pay that much money for it. $60? This is the best option I have right now, $60. I'm actually gonna add that one to a thing. Then we got tested 4 discs, front insert only. I don't really care about that. But again, look how scratched these discs are. Yeah, no, we gave it a B+. We beat it. I thought I had a lot more, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's trash. We'll add that to the watch list. 44, no manual. I don't need a manual. You're not showing me the back of the discs, and it also says missing disc 3. So I'm having issues with Fear Effect 2. So this says resurface discs. Those are just pieces of his finger. What is that? I think that's just light. So $44. Yeah. It'll be about $44. I don't have the money right now, but when I do, I can. And then we're almost at 3 hours anyway, which is, I didn't plan to put more than 2 hours tonight. We have 2 open override slots. Those are stream loots, 10 subs, or Wheel of Bullshit things. But if we're able to clear one more override, we'll be able to give you a choice of 3 different games on Friday, which is always nice. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight, so I can get a good night's sleep. Oh, for everybody on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you over here, be it sound effects, stream loots, cards, or channel points, things I can incorporate over there now, and I'm sorry, that's just the way that it is. For everybody on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. It's a great time over there. We have fun with it. Looks like we're guiding the raid. Are we going to hang out with Kyle? Who are we hanging out with tonight? For anybody who hasn't followed on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, those options are totally free, and it's the best support that you can give me. We love to grow. We love to maintain a very cool community here. We're going to go ahead and raid over to Kyle, known as Jank Jesus. Absolute sweetheart, really close. I consider him a close friend. I like to think he thinks of me as a close friend as well. A great peer on this this platform that we call home, and I love hanging out over there. He's playing one of my favorite games from whenever I was a kid. Game kicked my ass. It was looks like Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. So let's go ahead and raid. We're gonna raid over to Janked Jesus. Have the same energy you had for me, and most importantly, have fun, all right? As always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes. Fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro game burning even stronger. We will be back tomorrow. It is not franchise frenzy, holy shit. It is Freestyle Friday. We're going to be playing Resident Evil 4. As of right now, it's Resident Evil 4. We need to get through some of these overrides, and then we'll do our priority shuffler. We have a positive progression on Hudson Soft. I don't see a need for a vote, but obviously next Friday we will put a vote on YouTube if we remain on Hudson Soft, and I'll let y'all know whenever that happens, okay? All right, let's go over on this raid. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You want to throw votes? You get 5 votes.